Right. So, good morning, teacher Crystal. How are you today?
Fine.
Fine. Okay. I hope you're having a good day today because our topic for today is about GPTS. Now, I'm pretty sure that you pretty much utilize ChatGPT in some fields of your work as a teacher, right? Okay. And one of the features that ChatGPT has provided us is, well, fast answers on the go. Fast answers on the go. I'm not sure if that one is correct, but yes. So most of the time, whenever we have like questions, all we have to do is access ChatGPT in any kind of browser, and then we just ask any kind of questions that we want to ask. Now, we all know that technology has been evolving so fast, so quickly, in fact, that most people are not yet updated of this kind of evolutions in technology, and some of these are actually, how should I say this? I can't describe it better than, mind blowing. So I'm gonna show you one example of what I mean, and actually it's this YouTube show that we found. Now it's in Korean, but I'll show you. It's better if I show you than just tell you. So he is like one of the Korean YouTubers, and I'll while he's speaking, I'll just tell you what he meant by what he is saying. So this is one is actually an app called Lingo Buddy, and it is within ChatGPT. Okay, let me just show you first the video. Okay. Okay.
Here's the sentence again. The cat napped in the sun. Try repeating it back in English. The cat napped in the sun. Almost there. You said the cat naps in the sun. The original sentence is the cat napped in the sun.
All right. So that's actually the part that I want to show you, and not only you, but also the teachers. ChatGPT now can also identify speech from the user itself. And one of the main points of our discussion right now is that ChatGPT can also be a teacher for the user. And as we can see here, the user or the Korean YouTuber is trying to do the instruction of ChatGPT, which is reading the sentence itself. And me and Cerberus actually found out that this is actually mind blowing and at the same time scary, because in the near future, although it may sound like far fetched or surreal, but it's actually possible that in the future we may have let's just imagine, for example, a computer who can actually speak in a very natural way and interact with people in a very natural way also, pretty much like an upgraded version of this one. So anyway, this is like one of the apps in ChatGPT that almost everyone can create. And one example here is what they call Lingo Buddy, where it gets speech input from the user, and GPTS, they call it GPTS, provide feedback based from its algorithm or instructions given to ChatGPT, and also from the input that the user gives. I just want to hear your opinion after seeing this one. What is your thoughts about this?
Mm, I guess it's somehow helpful, not just for the students but for the teachers as well.
Mm-hmm.
But um, oh, there are some parts there that you cannot use, right?
Yes, that is
Chat
correct.
GPT, is it what I'm using is 3.5
Five.
something.
Yes. Ah, yes, you're
3.5.
familiar with the version.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Mm.
So what about that?
This one is actually in ChatGPT 3.4, I think. Let me go ahead and
Um,
double check first. Let's see if we can. Mm. Well, it didn't show anything here,
mm,
but that's actually a very good question. If this app here is 3.5 or 4, but let me go ahead and check. I actually had it here,
mm,
and let's see. Wait, let's go to ChatGPT 3. I think it is also available in ChatGPT 3.5,
mm,
and I was able to access Lingo Buddy by just going to Google
mm,
and then going to Lingo, yeah, searching for Lingo Buddy keywords, and let's see. Oh, there it is with the ChatGPT
mm.
OpenAI.
Um,
So I'm pretty much confident that this one is available in 3.5.
mm,
I just hope I'm correct there. But yes. Anyway, so this one is actually, as you can see here in the Chat GPT window. On the left side is what we actually call apps.
mm,
Chat GPT is now able to create apps for any kind of purpose. But of
mm,
course, it's still on development. But who knows? Maybe one day we will be seeing, aside from Google apps, there's gonna be like ChatGPT apps. Who knows?
mm,
Nonetheless, for making an app here is pretty much easy and pretty much straightforward. I assure you,
mm,
it may sound like whenever we think of app and creating an app, we always think that, whoa, there must be some kind of coding there, right? No, actually, it's pretty much easy. And one of the steps for teachers to create an app here in ChatGPT 4 is actually just going to this button here
mm,
and then clicking on My GPTs. So once again,
mm,
the left, the lower left part of the window, we just need to click our account, then click on My GPTs, and then it will show you My GPTs, or rather my apps. So for us to create another app, all we have to do is, of course, you guessed it, it's create a GPT. It's
mm,
still in beta. It's still in beta though, so everyone can have fun in creating their own app. So that's what I did. All I have to do is click on that one, and then you will you will get to this part, this next step or next window, which has like some kind of like a divided into two. The first one is like, what would you like to make, something like that, and this one is like test, like what would you see
mm,
when you configure something here. But if you want to make it a little more specific, so all we have to do is on the left side of the screen, we click on configure. Hope everyone is able to see this one. Okay, hello YouTube people, only one viewer. So as you can see here, we are now on the configure part. And here, you will change the name of your app. Let's say, for example, your app is about, you teach math.
mm. No, 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 no. No, no.
But purely English.
Mm,
Okay, let's just say, for example, your topic is about grammar.
mm,
Okay, English grammar rather. So that what you type here will be the name of your app
Mm-hmm.
itself. And as you can see here, it will show here English grammar. Now, description is, well, the description of your app. Like, for example, to teach, oops, teach students correct grammar and pronunciation. Pretty much straightforward. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, the third one is instructions. Like, what, as it says here, what does GPT do, or how does it behave, or what should it avoid doing? It's like you're telling a person what he or she would do. For example, you will only entertain questions in relation to grammar, and if any kind of questions, like for example, what is your favorite, what is the nearest restaurant here, you will
Mm-hmm.
say, I only answer things related to grammar.
Mm-hmm. Restrictions.
Yes, very good. So instead of doing coding, we input our instructions in the form of words. So that's pretty much it. So let's say, please only entertain questions relating relating to grammar. All right. And you can also tell ChatGPT on what it should avoid. Like for example, please do not entertain if the user puts foul language.
Mm-hmm.
And you will say, please do not say foul language.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one is going to be conversation starters. The conversation starters are like the first four buttons that the user will see here. So let's try to make the first four buttons. I'm going to put here what what is what. Can you give me one aspect of grammar, please? Ah, punctuation marks. What is punctuation mark? R. Okay. R punctuation marks. How about you? Any kind of topics that you want to put here?
Verbs. Verb
Verbs.
tenses.
R verbs. Whoops. All right, and as you can see here, the preview page shows what the user will see of the things that we configure in our app. And of course, as you can see here, is what we call, or what GPTS call, is knowledge. This is where the user or the creator can upload files, and those files are in the form of PDF. Now, it's actually really wonderful because GPTS can actually read PDF files that you feed to them. Let's say, for example, you give it like a PDF file of a particular book that is related to English grammar, and then it will give out answers based from the PDF file that we give GPTS. On a side note, I mean, additionally, you can also prompt here that you will only give answers based from the files that I've uploaded, because sometimes GPTS will tend to search for answers that is also beyond it,
Mm-hmm.
rather in the internet. So all you have to do is just upload files like on this one, and then all you have to do is look for the PDF itself. And of course, you don't have to worry about this one. You can just leave this one checked, like if you want ChatGPT to do web browsing, if you wanted to do image creation or record interpreter. But I pretty much leave this to check, except for this one, if I don't want it to go beyond
Mm-hmm.
its knowledge, I mean stored knowledge. And actions, great new actions for starters. It's pretty much okay that the teachers don't mind this one. And all we have to do after we finish this one is click save and then confirm. Now, this one is supposed to be available, but since you need to, before this one becomes available, the public option, the user itself needs to make like a build a profile, and build a profile is well is going to be a topic for another day. So anyway, only people with the link. That's the default for now, and then all I have to do is just click confirm, and that's it. So let's go ahead and look for. I mean, check one of my example here. This is actually what I created yesterday, which is actually called jumping to creative storytelling experts tier, and I can still edit this one anytime that I want. And as you can see here, this is the prompt that I've told ChatGPT, like how to storytell, and the knowledge or PDF that I've given it is based from what we talked about yesterday, which is about orienteering. Yes, which is well now here in this app. So that's about it about GPTS. Do you have any questions, or everything's pretty much straightforward and clear?
Was it image generation?
Oh, image generation. Okay, image generation is like creating images in ChatGPT
It
itself.
works?
Yes, it works now. But this one is available only for GPT-4. And as we all know, GPT-4 is still not, well, available for all the masses. And we still have to pay for it. And GPT-4 is actually the reason why I was able to create this logo here. Yes. So that's about it. That's about it for GPTS. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to come to me. Yep. And thank you very much for coming with my discussion. Okay. Actually, I'm going to share this one to other